if I liken the analogy to medicine, there are so many things that we learn in detail from a single person. But I think in the post-COVID world, we've all realized that actually learning things in detail in a single person doesn't give you enough overview of what medicine is. You need to have a really good understanding of something as an epidemiologist. How did COVID react, not just in a small group of people, but in people with different living conditions, different ages, different sexes, different ethnic backgrounds. And that gives you a detailed view of whatever it is you're studying. For example, quasars are effectively feeding black holes that are phenomenally bright. If you look at quasars in a very distant universe, then the light that reaches us from them has had to move through all of the stuff that we can't see in between. And it means that the signal that we receive has got all of these little absorption lines in them. And those are indicators of what's in between. But to correlate that with what's happening in between is really hard unless you have mapped out the universe in between. And all of a sudden you can say, right, in massive clusters, this happens to the gas. In small groups, this happens to the gas. In the vast emptiness of space, how empty is that actually? Or can we correlate that with absorption signatures that we see?
And that's where the epidemiology part comes in, because you are studying the path that it's taken and what makes up its path based on the trace elements. And when you do skin cell or hair samples, and you can see where someone was born, the kinds of environments they lived in because of what they ate and the air they breathed, and all of that environmental stuff that you draw into your body as trace elements, the way that celestial bodies and other things like that will collect stuff along the way on their journey. It's all very cool.